The girls miss old YouTube. One more time. I need to come and save them. And only I can because I'm who? Mother. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hear the girls are yearning for old YouTube and the art of whimsy over on YouTube. So what better way than to bring whimsy back than to film a what's in my everyday bags. Yes, bags. If you're watching this video, I know you're one of the nosiest people on the planet. No shade. Because I too am a fellow nosy person, and what better way than to get to know somebody than to showcase what is in their bag. With that being said, let's go ahead and get back into 2016 YouTube by showing you what is in my everyday bag. This is in fact my everyday bag. This is a BDG bag from Urban Outfitters. It literally goes with everything, and you would think because of how much stuff I can fit in here, somebody who's 5'1", it's so easy to look like something is eating me up when it comes to clothing, or like I'm drowning with my bag and whatnot. But girl, with this bag, I never have that problem. Whatever's in here is just in here. So this is the real me that you're about to see, okay? So the first thing that I keep in my bag is of course my AirPods. Now I'm a music girl through and through, and I am in fact sadly one of those people who have to kind of dissociate when they're on a bunch of errands, and the only thing that really keeps me sane is music. So sometimes I'm an AirPods girl, sometimes I'm a wires girl, but regardless, I always keep my AirPods in my bag. I've been in so many situations as an adult where I need to write something but do not have a pen or pencil, so I do in fact carry a pen and pencil on me every single time I leave the house. I don't know why whenever I graduated college back in 2023, I stopped carrying writing utensils for a really long time, but now that I'm an adult and my signature is requested on some things whenever I go out, I keep a pencil and pen on me at all times. And if you're wondering what type of pencil and pen I have on me, this is the Pilot G2 1.0 bold like ink pen, and then this is the Muji 0.5 mechanical pencil. I really like how this mechanical pencil looks. It's really cute. And then this is literally the best pen on the market. Literally do not fight me about it because you're not gonna win that argument, babes. Moving on to the back of the bag, I actually only have one thing in this compartment, and it is in fact hand sanitizer. Whenever I watch these videos and I see somebody doesn't have some sort of hand sanitizer in their bag, I do in fact side eye. I think hand sanitizer is one of those things where everybody should have one on them, whether it's in their bag, in their car if you have one, or just in your pocket, because we live in a nasty, nasty world. Did we not learn anything from COVID? Did we? Did we? I am not performative, okay? I was gifted this Touchland hand sanitizer. I have not bought a Touchland, I think, ever in my life. I'm usually just like a $3 hand sanitizer girl. But you know, I have this and I'm not gonna waste it. So this is what stays in my bag. It's also really aesthetic. So bonus points for that, I guess. I don't know how I forgot, but I have bag charms on my purse. I have these bag charms from Urban Outfitters on the bag just to personalize it a little bit. I really have been loving how much people are personalizing their purses with different charms and chains and things like that. So y'all, I wanted to say. Anyway, moving on. Now we're getting into the main part of the bag. It's giving Nanny McPhee, fair warning. Starting off strong, I actually keep two types of activities in my bag at all times, and those two things being my journal, which I got from Barnes and Noble if I'm not mistaken, and then my Kindle / current read. Right now my Kindle's in my purse because I have been reading on my Kindle a lot more. I was in the process of rereading The Hunger Games last summer, but I still haven't read Sunrise on the Reaping or The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and Sunrise on the Reaping comes out this November, so I want to finish the entire series by the time Haymitch's movie comes out, because girl, I need that so bad. I need to get involved with that ASAP. I am in fact trying to do my due dils and give myself some sort of self-love by putting that phone down. I don't want my phone to be my only source of entertainment / stimulation. I think having more slower hobbies such as my journal and my Kindle / whatever book I'm reading. So I usually do read physical books, but maybe this purse be packed to the 9. Please, not too much. I do in fact keep some KN95 mask in my purse at all times. Whether somebody I know around me is kind of sniffling, I want to be messy, I could just... As somebody who suffers, yes, suffers from seasonal allergies, masks are absolutely my best friend, and regardless, I'm gonna keep a mask on me. And that's on what? Protecting myself. Yes, it is. Maybe we should get into the tech portion, because one thing I'm gonna do is keep a piece of technology on me. What can I say? I hate to sound like an ad, because this is not an ad. This video is not sponsored. Trust and believe you would know and get that disclosure if it was. And you're probably wondering, Aliyah, why are you saying this is gonna sound like an ad? Da, 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 da. This power bank means so much to me, to the point where I was in utter disbelief. When I was traveling back from Mexico this January, I left my first original one of these on the plane because it fell out of my pocket and I didn't know. I literally bought one the day after because I like this so bad. I love this power bank because it doubles as a power bank / portable charger, as well as a charging block, cube, brick, whatever you call it. You can either plug this into the wall with nothing plugged into it and it charges it automatically, or if you want to charge your phone overnight, this is so good. Whenever it's done charging the device that it's charging, it charges the portable charger after. I know, not a revolutionary concept, but I've never had a portable charger do something like that, so I definitely like taking this whenever I'm on trips. Also, because it has 2 different ports, you can have 2 things charging at the same time, and I just think this thing is very convenient. It's very sleek. This single-handedly has gotten me through so many bad travel situations, long amusement park days, long travel days, and it's so goated. I'm always gonna die by this Anker portable charger. It's literally so good. Since I am in fact one of the most insufferable people on the planet, not only because I'm a Gemini, not only because I'm a full-time content creator, but also I do own a Canon G7X Mark III. I have had this camera literally since I was in high school. I am one of those people to where I buy something, I'm gonna keep it until the wheels fall off, and this definitely has its like fair share of dings and scratches and stuff like that, but it works, so I'm gonna keep it. I also have this really cute like wrist piece on it that I got from Amazon. Everybody raves about this camera. Do I think it's worth the resale price? No. But do I love this camera because it's so easy to use for a beginner to intermediate photographers? Yes. Whether you're vlogging or taking pictures, this is a really good camera. I am into photography, so usually sometimes when I have shoot days, I will bring a camera bag with different cameras in it, but usually on a day-to-day basis, it's just my Canon G7X Mark III. Full government name is frying me so bad. Oh my god. Another camera that I bring on a daily basis, surprisingly, is this Sony Handycam. In my humble opinion, anything to get me off of using my phone, I am 100% happy with. So having a like point and shoot camera for photos and an actual Handycam for video honestly just makes my heart so happy. There you are. I really just like to keep this for personal memory's sake. I know I said earlier I always keep my AirPods in my bag as well as some wires. We have found the wire. I do always keep some wired headphones on me because sometimes I just don't want to potentially drop my AirPods in a very public place and have to like scatter like a roach to get them off the floor. It's literally like a humiliation ritual.
This is so humiliating.
And as somebody who is constantly on the phone, girl, sometimes that AirPod mic is far. Sometimes that AirPod mic is far, and I'm not in a situation where I can raise my voice. So sometimes I like this mic to be up in my face. Naturally, I have my like essentials in here. I have my wallet and my keys. I got this little off-white like wristlet keychain from Amazon like years ago. I have a little Snoopy keychain that I think I got from Urban Outfitters if I'm not mistaken. And then I also have this little keychain as well with like a cigarette pack on it, a star, and then a missing one because I broke it. So not too much. Of course, I have my wallet, which is something I use literally every single day. I hate buying wallets so bad, so I literally just have this one card holder. I've had this one card holder for years and I love it. It literally forces me to condense all my cards down. I have like my driver's license, I have my credit cards, my debit cards, and then funnily enough, I was in fact insufferable when I went to New York in the fall and I got a Metro card before they got missing. So you know I had to do it to them. My wallet's really not that exciting. It's just where I keep my stuff at, but something I do in fact keep in my wallet at all times. $20 cash, but also this like white balance card. It's a card that you put up to your camera and it can balance the whites in your video. So if I ever want to, or whenever I'm vlogging in public, I can balance the whites. You probably can't tell, but I am visually challenged. Not in the face. The face card's crazy, but I cannot see. I wear contacts and glasses, but whenever I get tired of wearing my contacts, I do in fact keep a pair of glasses on me. This is my Warby Parker glasses case. Wait, I want to show you what they look like on me so I can serve real quick. Am I serving? Am I giving office siren? I hope so. Mwah. Sometimes my eyes get dry and sometimes I just don't want to wear my contacts anymore. Like I want to take them out, and it be an allergy season. One thing I'm gonna do is rub my eyes. So I need to keep these on me at all times. Yep. Moving on, I am in fact somebody who deals with and gets periods. So I like to keep a little case of period essentials in my bag at all times. This has a bunch of period essentials in here, such as long panty liners, short panty liners, tampons. I have regular pads. I have like these to go honey pot wipes in here as well because day 2, very scary sight, very crime scene coded. And then because I'm somebody who deals with a lot of period symptoms their first and second day, I do in fact keep some Midols in this pouch as well. And I like to keep a lot of extra stuff in here as well, just because you never know who you're gonna run into, and you also sometimes don't know when's the next time you're gonna have access to purchase things like this. And I would hate to have myself lacking, also potentially somebody else around me lacking as well. The next thing in my bag is in fact my Sol de Janeiro 71 travel size perfume body mist. This is the best scent that Sol de Janeiro ever made, and you guys can argue with the wall. This is literally my signature scent. Obviously, I have used a bunch of it. I don't know if you're double screening, so have this on your TV while you're doing something else or you're sitting down and watching it, but if you're having this on in the background, I'm gonna let you come here and look at me real quick. You're here? Okay, I have a head full of curly hair. Something I do love to keep in my bag as somebody who loves a big, voluminous head of hair. A hair pick. Yes, I do. It's so easy to get volume without frizz when you have a pick, and as somebody who loves to have definition and volume, but my hair is fine, so it's really easy to get frizz. Having a pick on me is just one of the best things that I've ever decided to do for my hair health and my sanity. I've been to so many events and situations where my hair is just like so flat and lifeless, and I try to pick it with my fingers and it just isn't the same. Like, it's just not the same. I hate it. I've always kept a pick on me, but the pattern one is easily my favorite. And I just dropped it. Cute. Final thing that is in this bag is in fact more beauty related things. I actually got this pouch from Amazon, if I believe. I think it was like $5, $6, $7, something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I do have a head full of curly hair, and sometimes I do in fact get overstimulated when my hair is out, so I like to keep 2 satin or like silk. Are these satin or silk? This is definitely satin. Let me not even play. Scrunchies. It gets hot, like it gets frizzy, it gets humid. Like, it's just, sometimes I need to throw it up and call it a day. I'm usually not the biggest bobby pin user, but I do like to keep bobby pins on me in case my hair is acting up or I need to pin down my bangs, because having bangs, if you know, you know, they get crazy sometimes. They need to get taken care of. They need to be watched after. I like to keep these metal hair clips in my pouch as well. When I'm on my way and I just did wash day or I just refreshed my hair, sometimes I do in fact need to clip my bangs down just so they don't really like go anywhere. Next couple things in my pouch do involve skincare, and the first thing is these oil absorbing sheets, and they are exactly what they sound like. I like to keep these because I have oily combo skin, and one thing my skin is gonna do is act like it's never been anywhere before. Next thing involving skincare is in fact my travel size Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This is one of my favorite setting sprays of all time, so naturally I have to have a travel size one in my bag, whether it be making my skin glow a little bit more or resetting / refreshing my makeup for the day. I love this setting spray. Next up in skincare, I only keep one real moisturizer / hand cream in my bag, and this is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. It advertises itself as a nightly mask, a daytime moisturizer, in-flight skin saver. It's a fragrance-free formula, and I personally really like it. I really like kind of how thick this is. I'm not gonna lie. If it's thick, I don't have to use too much, so allows me a little bit of extra space in between bottles, so I don't have to rebuy it as often. And I definitely use this for like everything when I'm on the go. So hand cream, if I'm traveling, I'll literally use it as a moisturizer like on my face. Sometimes I'll even use this on my feet if I feel like they're a little bit dry, because this stuff is the actual and I actually really like it a lot. Now, I know we talked about Slay de Janeiro 71, but I also like to keep travel size versions of some perfumes I like to keep in my bathroom in my purse. The Skylar Double Dates, as well as the Billie Eilish Vanilla perfume, because I feel like all of these complement each other very well. I will usually just match these together on a daily basis, and that's usually my like signature scent. And finally, the part that I've been dying to talk about, lip care. These are the Rimmel London long lasting finish lip liners in the shade 790 Brownie Pie. So I like to keep 2 in my bag at all times, because if one dulls out and I can't get my hands on a sharpener, I just like to have 2. And then I have a few glosses in my bag as well. One of my all-time favorites is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. This thing is so good. It's the perfect pinky tone. Naturally, I want to save my holy grail for last, which is the Topicals Slick Salve Mint Lip Balm. It's so weird to have like a full-size new one, because this is what mine looks like now. Why do we have Ozempic topicals? I will live and die by this lip product till the end of my days. I swear I will. This is my favorite lip gloss of all time, and it's something I literally wear day in and day out, no matter the weather, the look. It just adds the perfect clear coat. It's not sticky, it smells good, and it's actually moisturizing. A concept, I know. My go-to work bag for the longest time was this Coach Suede Gramercy bag. I love this bag more than anything. One of my, if not my, dream bags, and I'm glad that I have it in this lifetime, because it's just so stunning. I mean, the color, the hardware, all of it is just absolutely beautiful, and it's the perfect size, but it's also so chic. I do in fact have 3 working brain cells, because I brought this to New York in the fall, and it was raining. and it was my only bag that I had. I got a little bit of water damage on it before I could actually, you know, secure it and cover it and make it waterproof. This was my first and still is my favorite work bag that I've ever owned in my life. I have the Coach like tag that comes on all the bags with just this gold keychain with the taxi, a little apple, and then I also like to keep this baguette jelly cap that I got in either London or Paris. The only thing that's different from what's in my current work bag slash this one is that in here I actually have a Muji laptop sleeve because there is no laptop compartment within this bag, and to protect my computer and my other things from banging up and denting and scratching each other, I'm really happy that I have this because before I would just wild out and put the stuff in here and call it a day. Like, who are you feeling like, Miss Girl? Right now, this is my shoe-in more universal work bag that can withstand all of the elements. This chocolate brown Bag Smart work tote bag definitely is just a shoe-in until I can get a bag that I absolutely love for work that can withstand the elements, but it's definitely doing its job as it should right now. Starting with the outside of this bag, I have some bag charms once again from Urban Outfitters, this time with gold hardware and it's brown. And I just thought it'd add a little bit of a pop to a somewhat boring looking bag. First thing in this bag also, we have another pen. Duh, why wouldn't I have another pen? You know I have a pen. I'm always gonna have a pen. Oh, and trust and believe when I'm out, I don't let people use my pens because one thing people are going to steal from you is a good pen. And considering I have the best pens on the market, oh, I keep tabs on who's using them pens, babe. Two of the most important things in this bag that require me to do work is my laptop as well as my iPad. I have a 2024 MacBook Pro that I do all my work off of. I have like an M4 Pro chip. If you're not into the tech thing, don't worry, I'm not gonna go too much into it, but this is my work computer because a lot of my work, if not all of my work, has to deal with video editing, and I need something that can keep up with me, and the chip that's in this computer will absolutely do that. Following up, like I said, I do in fact have a iPad Pro as well. So I actually really like the case on this iPad because it's a built-in keyboard and a case. I like to use the iPad as sometimes as a secondary monitor depending on what I'm doing that day. I also draw a lot of my own graphics that I use on my socials, such as TikTok and over here on YouTube, which is of course what I do on my iPad with my Apple Pencil. I do in fact keep 2 pairs of glasses on me at all times in my work bag for 2 separate reasons. Just my regular seeing like glasses so I can see and function properly. These are ones that have built-in blue light filters. So like I said, if I ever just don't want to wear my contacts anymore, I can just take my contacts out wherever I'm at after washing my hands and I can put my glasses in whatever I want. Literally, my entire job is based on screens, so I like to protect my eyes as much as I can, and that includes these blue light glasses. So when I'm wearing my contacts, I will literally just pop these on. I do in fact have these little things on the nose bridge part of these glasses, and those are actually essentially sticker versions of my oil blotting sheets. But as somebody who also likes to wear glasses aesthetically and because she needs to, it's so annoying whenever I have to wear glasses that my makeup smudges because the oily skin and the makeup just picks up on the glasses. And I've noticed actually a really big difference with the smudging of my makeup on the bridge of my nose. I also have another pouch in this bag. This is just another beauty pouch. It definitely does not have as much stuff as my everyday purse, but it definitely has the essentials in here. And the reason I carry a lot less beauty slash hygiene stuff in my work bag is because usually when I go out to work, I'm not really as conscious of what I look like. But when it comes to me locking and doing a work from home session, I'm not worried about no lip liner. I just need to make sure my lips are moisturized and my period is taken care of and my hands aren't ashy. That's my most like comfortable state. Like I said, when it comes to screen time, I like to provide myself a few activities in every single bag that I have. I like to keep a word seek on me, keep this brain sharp and my screen time down when I am able. I usually go to Barnes & Noble every month to get a new word seek. So this one is actually the December edition. I didn't finish this one in its entirety, so I don't want to go and buy a new one. And then I also have a second notebook. This is the Midori, I think like A5 or 6 notebook, and I put a bunch of stickers on it just to personalize it. And it also has a clear cover on it. I really have this just as like a work notebook because sometimes I like to storyboard videos, especially my more cinematic ones that you guys actually really like. Sometimes I'll storyboard on my iPad, but sometimes I will storyboard in here as well. I'll outline videos in here if I don't want to do it on my iPad because like I said, anything to get me off a screen, I'm completely happy with. And the last thing in my work bag is in fact the cutest little corduroy Miffy pouch. I personally use this as like a drop all type of pouch when it comes to my work bag. I do content creation full time and that requires a lot of storage, so I just like to keep 1 or 2 hard drives on me, and what's in there right now is my Samsung SSD, a T5 Evo hard drive. This has 8 terabytes on it because like I said, I do film and shoot and edit in 4K, so I need something to keep up with me in speed as well as has a lot of space because 4K take up a lot of space, baby. More than the average person would know. And then I currently am using mostly a Samsung T9 SSD. This has 4 terabytes on it. And then to go with those drives, I actually keep a few cords on me because the cords that come with the hard drives aren't the fastest. Like I said, not gonna get into it, but if you want to nerd out, these are pretty fast cords and I love them a lot. So something I also keep in this pouch is a SD card reader. And I also like to keep this multi-reader as well with a bunch of different ports such as HDMI, USB-C, USB, because sometimes I just need a variety of cords and I don't have access to them because Apple hates to have a plethora of different plugins on their laptop, so I like to keep this on me at all times. Nothing crazy. All my editing girlies, you probably know this better than anybody, but I like to keep wired headphones on me because it's best to edit videos with wired headphones. Whenever you edit with Bluetooth headphones, it actually lags a little bit, so it's not truly that like point in the video. So I just like to keep wired headphones on me when I'm editing in public because it just makes it a lot easier. Finally, I just have a regular phone charger that's extra long and then my computer charger, nothing really special. And the last thing that's actually in this pouch is a big ass battery pack. I definitely like to use this, especially when I'm working at a remote location such as a coffee shop, or even sometimes when I'm traveling, I can't get access to an outlet. You can literally just use this as a portable charger, like an insane portable charger. This thing is just like a backup battery, like I said, if I can't get near an outlet, or let's say I'm on a plane. So this is just something I like to keep on me at all times, especially when I'm on the go. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I talked a little bit more about techie stuff and my hobbies such as photography and videography, and I definitely have a camera bag I like to bring out into the wild, whether if it's my full-on backpack or just my camera bag insert. Definitely let me know if you're interested in seeing what's in my camera bag, and I would love to make a video for you very soon regards to that. You know, this is YouTube, so if you haven't already, make sure you like the video and subscribe if you are new and join the family for new YouTube videos every single week. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video once again. I hope you have an amazing morning, evening, or night, wherever in the world, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Bye, everybody!